Okay, there's a lot going on right now. My girlfriend's graduating. She's not doing too well right now. Besides everything other personal, which I'm not going to name because it's a lot and I don't want to stress anybody out, I'm just going to get right to business. So, what happened is, guys, I'm going to be starting to work occasional Saturdays, and the next couple of weeks I got to work late just to get work done. That's actually at my job, and not here, and I'm in my garage right now organizing stuff so I could help somebody move out. So here's what I got going on as far as writing goes. Now, I got in touch with a follower. He's always in and out. I always wondered why. And what I did not long ago was a reader's wish for a girl with a condition that she will never outgrow, and me and her completed a yandere story. She pretty much said, "Hey, let's do this," and I ghost written the whole thing. I ghost wrote it, and I think it turned out to be a success. I'm very proud of it. And if it one day makes money, I want her to get a giant piece of it. Let me tell you. But I got in contact with this follower again, and he was there for my first original I got published, my foot surgery when that was going on, just even more. And I realized that he told me straight out he's working on getting his second brain tumor removed. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I gotta go back to the writer's wish. So I'm like, tell me, man, what can I do for you? And he goes, is there any chance of, I kind of like Weiss Schnee, and I'm like, oh boy, Ruby's coming back to me. Ruby's coming back to me, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got a Ruby story I didn't even get to the big plot of because I just got hung up. Literally, the stuff I want to go, other works, lack of hype, everything just went KO, and it just stopped. But you know what? Tell you what, man. Nothing stops me. I'm determined, and guess what? I'm gonna make it happen. So this is what I got going on, guys. Other than the Rias and Zenobia, aka Nova sequels going on, which I think are gonna be amazing. The Konako sequel and the Asiya story are gonna be at the end of the year. So what I have planned right now is I'm gonna be getting back into Tailing Boundaries. It's Blake and Weiss are gonna be dating these Faunus twins. Their names are Light and Lotus, but they really go by their middle names, which is first name and I'm going to go secondary name. That's where the insert character comes into play. They are Faunuses from Menagerie, and they have a father that is heavily involved in the White Fang. He's got a good, respectable position there. Now, as far as other works go, Seraphal and Ravel are going to be continued soon, and Ross Weiss is going to be ending pretty soon. I know a lot of people wanted to get to that one quickly, but I wanted to really take my time and soak all this in. Ross Weiss, I had a chapter that took me a couple months to really figure out. And Seraphal and Ravel, I just thought we were going at such a fast of a pace. I'm like, I really love these stories. I don't want to push it too far, and I think Seraphal is starting to become my fifth favorite of all the ones I've done. It goes Irina, Mizure, Tadanashi, uh, Rias, then Seraphal is right there, number 5. That's what we got. But there's a lot of them that make it close, really close. And here's another one. Now, a lot of these chapters take research, and I'm not sure if anyone knows this or not, but I could potentially take up to 10 to 15 hours for one chapter, depending on how it goes. I mean, if I get lucky, like there's this Stella scene where I'm going to have to go to the film, and I'm going to have to try and write this whole scene out and get it the way I want. And I can't just take it from screen right to the pad because if I do that, there's no way I could put my character in. I got to add my own tweaks to it to make sure it all makes sense. So I have my work really cut out for me. And usually what I do is I come back to work, I just, clean up a little bit, and then I really hit my desk and I hit it hard. And sometimes I hit until midnight and I wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock the next morning to go to work. Weekends, it's always tough. because there's always something going on. So I'm trying my absolute best. I'm trying to get some of my originals published for real. And I'm trying not to go crazy here because that's slowly what's happening. But hey, thank you everybody. You're all amazing. You stuck me through this far, and I can't wait for more because there's going to be big things happening, and I'm proud of it. Later, people.